Would you be where you are had there not been a sex tape?
You know, I think that's how I was definitely introduced to the world. So I'd like to think that I'm, you know, aware. I'm not naive to that fact that that's pretty much how I was introduced to the world. It was a negative way. So I felt like I really had to work 10 times harder to get people to see the real me.
Did you feel betrayed by it?
I felt humiliated. I felt like...
You know there are people who say that you put it out yourself. You know that.
Yeah. And, you know, I think why would anyone put that humiliation on their family like that?
Because what were you worried about most, yourself or your family?
My family. I think the fact that everything that our family does is a reflection on the other people. I mean, I've always been concerned about the family, humiliating the family, and that's what I did. You know, and that's something that I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life and have to explain to my children one day. Imagine that conversation I had to have with my grandmother, you know?
Were you the one?
Yeah. I had to explain that to my grandmother. So I think I was more...
And you're most glad you didn't have to explain it to?
My father. I don't know what I would have done. I mean, it's just... I truly don't know what I would have said, what I would have done. I don't know. But I do know that it's, again, something that I would take back, you know, had I, you know, obviously. And it's something that I've even
But you had the kind of mother that you could go to and say, help me.
I didn't know what to do. Mom, you know, I get in panic mode at first, so I'm like, do something, you know, and it's just she knows how to calm me down. She knows how to, you know, get me through anything. But I think, you know, I always try and take the lesson from it. And
you were saying something, you said something earlier, that the failed marriage taught you so much and that you wouldn't take anything for that. Maya Angelou has a phrase, wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Actually, it's an old spiritual. So, do you regret the tape? Or in a way, are you grateful for that experience?
I'm definitely not grateful for that experience. I would say if I had one regret, that would be it. If I were to do it again, like live my life again, obviously I wouldn't do that again. Obviously I wouldn't have gotten married, and that, you know, if I had the information and I had known better, I would have done better. But I didn't.
Another Maya phrase, yes.
So I have to live with the choices that I've made, and I can't dwell on it. I did for a while, just like I took those 4 months dwelling and devastated over my divorce and just thinking, how did all this happen and what did I do, and this is so embarrassing, and you know.
How did I get here? That's the question.
Exactly. How did I get here? On both situations. Such different situations, and I was always finding myself in the how did I get here. But where I'm at now, I am just such a calm, different person, and my life isn't all about me. I used to make my life so much about me, and I'm not that person anymore. And I don't know if it's a little bit of the tape, a little bit of the divorce, a little bit of that, you know. I am who I am now, and I'm proud of who I am. And I'm happy. And that's all that matters. I really don't care. Like, when there's so many haters and negative things, I in my heart, I don't care.